Oh, hi. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. I was just down in the basement checking on my still. Uh, if there's any revenues watching, I was just kidding. Well, I'm going to talk today about moonshine. Now, moonshine, of course, used to be illegal where it was made. Now you'll find it on shelves everywhere. It's a simple drink made mostly from corn mash, water, sugar, a little bit of yeast. It's white, mostly because it's never aged. You make it, you drink it. It gets its name from, it's also known as hooch, Mountain Dew, no, not the soda, White Lightning, white whiskey, which you see more often now, and moonshine. Because like moonrakers, who were early English smugglers, all the work was usually done during moonshine at night, because it was secret. Now, here's a nice drink called the Full Moon Lemonade. Now, you can use a nice fancy glass, but sometimes for a good drink, nothing like a jar. Some ice. There we go. Get a spoon. Now, this is equal parts moonshine, white whiskey, and limoncello, a great Italian drink. Equal parts, looks a lot like. And you also, to make sure it's got a nice lemony taste, you want to squirt in some really nice fresh lemon juice. You garnish it, you stir it up, nice and cool. Garnish it with a nice wedge of lemon, and you have yourself a little moonshine lemonade, and it tastes great. It's a great drink anytime, and especially in the summer. It's a great drink. I like to tell you that don't try to make your own hooch at home. You either go to jail or you die. You can buy very good stuff here. Moonshine was started mostly by Scotch-Irish immigrants to the Appalachia, and it was quite an industry there. In fact, if you look at, if you should happen to buy this band, the Midnight Moon, this comes up from Original Neutral Spirits, and it's up from Madison, North Carolina. I'd rather be in North Carolina too. It's 80 proof, which means it's 40% alcohol, and it even has a signature of Junior Johnson on the front. Now, he was a notorious smuggler and moonshine maker in the southern mountain area there. So, in the old days, when they wanted to, well, anyway, we'll say this. I said this is 80 proof, 40% alcohol. Once you get to 101 proof, it's flammable. So it's kind of dangerous to be working with these kind of things if you don't know what you're doing. But we don't have to worry about that because you're not going to try this at home. In the old days, they used to pour a little bit on a spoon and set it on fire. Now, if it burned blue, it was drinkable. If it burned yellow, it meant it was tainted and might do some damage to you. But sometimes they used old radiators in these things, and sometimes if it burned red, that means it was too much lead that came off the coating of the radiator, the inside of the radiator, and the whole chain then was red as dead. But like I said, you don't worry about that now. You just take your drink, have a little sip, you'll be all set. I got to go back down the basement in a minute anyway and get my hat on. Oh, somebody mentioned after one of my earlier episodes that they had no idea what absinthe was. This is absinthe. Very good. 110 proof, made with wormwood. It's an old drink. It was outlawed in the United States for decades and decades and decades because too many French painters went mad from drinking it. Now you can find it on the shelf everywhere. It's back in good graces here. So, absinthe, great stuff. This is what I sprayed in my Sazerac, one of those earlier episodes. So, I'm going back down the basement, get my hat. I'll see you folks. So long now.